Hello everyone, I'm Top Table Lee and it's about time I made some content. Just a little quick one for you now, folks. A couple of whips, work in progress updates. One of them for the Tale of 4 Gamers Vanguard project that we're working on. Just a little 100 point force to start off with, but there'll be a bit more information about that coming up in that section. And also my Drowned Earth repaint project that I 2 weeks ago had absolutely no time whatsoever to do, and that's almost finished now. Just a few little complaints on that one from my own issues really, but again I'll go into that in a little bit. So other than that, there will be more stuff coming from me, as you know, the usual excuses. It's been pretty mad outside of gaming, not really had much time for anything really, but hopefully that's all sorted now, and there'll be lots of stuff coming up. Keep your eyes peeled on our Instagram account. We'll try and put that in the description below. Jay, what do you reckon? Can we do that? For the weekend, so those of you that can't make the weekend, which is this weekend, 22nd to 24th of March, at Northwest Games, Northwest Gaming Centre at Element Games. You can be able to keep it. I'll be doing live, maybe some live footage. There'll be loads of updates on Instagram. The Facebook page will be getting a lot of updates and stuff as well for those of you that can't make it. But we're all going to be really busy playing games and having loads of fun. So you should really try and get down if you absolutely can. So without too much more rambling and moaning on from me, here's my updates. Okay, so first up is my Tale of 4 Gamers Vanguard warband. These are the abyssals. Devilly, fiery. I'm not really quite sure of their background in game, to be honest, other than there is a huge crack in the surface of Mantica called the Abyss. These guys come romping out and yeah, try and wreck face, I believe. I'm not fully clued up on Kings of War, so you please excuse my ignorance. However, there's no debating that the models are absolutely brilliant, really full of character. This is 100 points worth. Ben and I discussed behind the scenes about basically building up a smaller force first, 100 points first, getting a couple of games under our belts before doing full-on battle reports, just so we've got a better idea. So when we show you fine people, there won't be too many comments down below saying where we've gone wrong. So yeah, 100 points here. I was very happy to see, be able to fit a Heliquin in, the chap on the big horse. Pretty brutal in game, just the cavalry are pretty hefty, and I mean look, it's a massive horse covered in armour with big golden horns, what's not to love? There's also two abyssal guard, which are these chaps here and here. These are warriors in the game, so they're one up from grunts, so they hit a bit harder, last a bit longer. Again, quite a lot of character in there, just like arms wide open, just like, right, come and have it, let's do this. The grunts at the front are the lower abyssals. I absolutely love the faces on these guys. They're really like classic demon imp sort of vibes. Really quick paint jobs on these. I'm not the best painter in the world, and I just want to get stuff out on the table looking good. I've gone for a bit of a cartoony Saturday morning cartoon thing with these because I tend to paint things quite dark and grimdarky, and I just fancy doing something really different with these guys, just because, like I said, there's a lot of characters to these models. There's also a succubus, which is this girl here. I've started with a gold armoured bikini. I'm probably going to change that to black, because I don't think that's really working for me right now. Again, this model's quite good, but I'm not used to painting these sort of super sexy lady models, so we're just going to have to see how that turns out, I suppose. Going on from this, we're building up to 200 points.
I'm probably not going to have that ready for the weekender, unfortunately, which is this weekend. But there is a despoiler going in there. He's cool, he's massive, he's got crab legs, a huge claw, he throws 4 melee dice, he hits on 4s, he's got crushing strength 3, which is pretty good in the game. He's just an absolute beast. So all in all, looking forward to giving these guys a run out. These will be finished by the time Ben and I get to face each other on Saturday. Maybe even Friday night. We'll have to see how that goes. Really looking forward to it, and I'll make sure I try and update everybody as I get along. Next is my Drowned Earth project, and this is the Drowned Earth. These are a repaint, which is something I realised I do quite a lot of, as my wife pointed out the other day. These were painted in time for the Tech Rush event last year, held here at Element Games, Northwest Gaming Centre. But they were very green, it was a quick job to get them painted for the tournament. Looking back on them, ready for for the games this weekend at the Weekender, which I may have mentioned. I just wasn't really happy with them, so I've gone back and had another go. I'm much more happy with these, but not happy with the bases. I've got some resin ruined bases in my basket at Element, so I'm just waiting for those to come back in stock. I also I would have had a large Utahraptor repainted, but I lost his left leg and his left arm, so hopefully James Baldwin of the Drowned Earth will be bringing me some spares this weekend. Really disappointed with that, because I had a really good idea for a paint job. He's going to look really cool. Anyway, these guys, yeah, really happy with how Sleth particularly has turned out. I went quite old school with him. Goblin green base, yep, old school Goblin green. It stank. It really did. The old paints, I don't know what was in them, but they hum. A Thraka green wash, again, absolutely. It smells like old diesel engine, diesel oil, diesel fuel even. Absolutely reeks. And then on top of that was scorpion green, exaggerated highlights. I'm not the most delicate painter with a brush, but I am using the new Artist Opus brushes, and I'm finding those really good quality, and they're making my stuff look not as shabby. And also down at the front there, a little purple Dilophosaur. Looking at what dinosaurs can actually do in the game, I'm probably going to pick up a few more blisters of those, just because they're absolutely hilarious, and activation wasters really. Like, you can put pressure on your opponent. Now, I'm not a gaming player, but try not to finish last all the time. But yeah, as I say, I'm really quite happy with how these guys are turning out. Just the bases have let me down. But I think my favourite model, it's either Slethsk or it's got to be Anya. She's just really, there's just a lot going on there. She's like really she's got a really good pose, just looks very, like, she runs things, she's in control. And Sage is an absolute, just a beautiful sculpt, beautiful model, goes together really well. Just not quite sure how to paint a little chameleon that he's got in his left hand there, and I've obviously not glued his backpack on yet. Hopefully giving these guys, well, not hopefully, I'll be giving these guys a run out at the weekend. They're really looking forward to that as well. What else is in the pipeline for me? Not too sure, but with Steve and Ben taking up 40k recently, I accidentally uncovered my old 2nd/3rd edition Eldar collection, and it turned out I actually started painting them when 8th came out, repainting some of them when 8th came out, so I've actually got enough for a little, it's not a 4-org chart now, is it? Is it detachment, battalion? Anyway, so we'll just have to see what happens there. But all this is really just waiting time until the Hellboy board game comes out. Can't wait for that, and hopefully I'll get some good content for that for you all as well. That's it really for my whips now. I'm just having a look around the studio, see if there's anything else that I've brought with me, but there's not really. So hopefully that's just a little taste, a little insight to see what I'm doing when I'm not as prolific as the other boys at producing content. But bear with me, I'm getting there. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. And those of you that are coming this weekend, can't wait. Come over, say hello. We'll throw some dice. We'll have a drink. We're gonna have an absolutely fantastic time. So I'll probably repeat that as the video ends. But what can I say? I'm really excited and I can't wait. So yeah, cool, nice one.
Okay, so that's everything from me so far. Hopefully that just gives you a bit of an insight into what I do when I'm not looking good on camera. Some of you may be thinking, actually, speaking of which, does Lee always have his hair cut and his beard trimmed before he comes on? Yes, every time, without fail. So, you know, you've got to set your own standards, haven't you, really? So, once again, thanks very much for your time. Thanks for watching. Keep watching, keep coming back. If you haven't already, subscribe. You can hit notifications so you know whenever we get a new video out. Comment if you've got any questions. Find us on our Facebook group, Top Table Gaming Community, and we're on the Insta as well, Top Table Gaming. So yeah, find us, join in, and thank you very much for your time. See ya!